Hello everybody, I'm Max and Bees, and I'm here to remind you of the last time you saw a moose. Yeah, that's right, a moose. Because I honestly don't think I've ever seen one in my entire life. Like, in person, that is. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, but I don't remember the last time I actually saw a moose or really even talked about a moose. So, what better a reminder than to try to paint a moose from memory? I've not looked at anything. I don't plan on looking at anything. But, I'm going to see where I end up because meese are important to some ecosystems. I don't think they are. Whatever. They're big. They're big meese. They're big mooses. They are some big moose. And I'm going to try to paint one. And if you don't believe me, well, you can shut up about it. So, I guess without further ado, it's time to get down to business. Ready for this? Transition! Boom! Welcome to my painting table. This is not a great painting table, but it's the only one I've got. So I'm gonna do what I can to make it work. I'm by a nice window. I'm on an old table, coffee table. I'm using all supplies that aren't mine, except for this plate, which I have covered in saran wrap because I don't have one of those fucking paint palettes. First try. So yeah, I am gonna try to jump straight into painting a moose palette because I don't know it. Oh, no, I cannot. Blue. Don't forget to shake your paint. The paint actually won't activate and be the color. Be the color that you want it to be unless you scare it enough. So you really got to shake it up and try to just get all the fear out of the paint ASAP. Once all the fear is out, then it'll actually start mixing and treating you the right way. You know, like every good man should. Okay, I have paint now. God. Which means I think. Where do I want. Guys, where do I want the. I don't need these. I don't need this or this. I'm gonna need that. Alright, so the first things first always is the way that order goes. Uh, you think moose, right? And you go, alright, big brown animal. So what's the first step? You get yourself a whole bunch of green, and you just kind of you just kind of make some grass. You know what I mean? You can't have a moose standing out in the middle of the void like that. He'll catch a cold. Mooses, a whole bunch of meese, they are big, big, big fans of that green grass in Canada. So, you do everything you can to just give them as much of that beautiful green grass as possible. Okay. All right. Wow. Would you look at that? Some beautiful moose. So now that you've got yourself some moose habitat, the next thing you're going to do is think about what the moose is going to be looking at all day, right? So you're probably thinking to yourself, what do mooses look at all day? Other mooses? Probably, but I don't know that. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to be looking at the sky a whole lot. And you gotta give them some sky to work with, you know? And you want to give them sky early because the thing with sky is it's blue like water and it takes a long time to dry. While the sky is drying, and you make sure to wet your brush just like your whistle, as that's drying, I think it's time we actually start painting the meese. So, I'm going to get my metallic copper. That feels right. That feels like the shape of a moose. And I'm gonna make a nice big moose butt. They are thick, thick creatures. They are thick like the wind. So you really want to make sure that you get them nice and scrumptious on the hind end. All right. Then at some point, they gotta have leg number one. So you get working on leg number one, and it's okay if you go down into the grass because they don't necessarily stand right on the tippy tip of the grass all the time. They can, but they don't because they're rude. It's gonna have a little pouch belly, but it's okay to go into the grass. It shows that they have weight. It's something that we painters like to call weight. Now I know a thing or two about moose, and they have rotund, poofy chests. So you really want to make sure that you double back on that chest region and leave it kind of up to interpretation. So after you add some more to his undercarriage, you're going to want to give him leg number two. And this one's going to be a little bent. You know why, everybody? Because moose like to walk. That's right. Moose are actual mobile creatures. So you got to make sure that you can show movement in their stride. Otherwise, you don't have yourself a real moose. This leg's also going to be bent, right? Because he is moving like the wind. This boy is so quick, it's almost hard to believe it's a moose still. And then this one's going to be forward. He's in stride. No one can stop him. He doesn't need a man. He doesn't need anybody to tell him what's what. You give him little feats. That's what I haven't been doing. I gotta give this meese some feats. Onto the head. The head, they actually have a neck, which most people don't think about. But it comes up like that, and then they got a real big, long, honky bit. Right? It kind of, kind of looks like that. So right now it kind of looks like a dog, but that's because you don't have anything to give you like the right size. That's got to come up a little bit. You got to give him a real donk on the back end. Now, another thing most people don't think about, moose actually have a little tail. It's not a big one, just just a little baby. All right, so that's most of the body of a moose. Now, there's a couple other things you have to take into consideration. Moose actually have antlers, but that's not what I'm drawing next. What I'm drawing next is the sun, because the moose loves, I'm going to put it back here. The moose loves looking at the sun. I used way too much paint. Tabby told me not to, but I don't listen. What I'm doing now is a technique called blending. You really let everybody know that the sun's up there. And because I'm a child, you gotta give the sun a couple streaks. Really let everybody know it's shining. Now, what would your moose be without an eye? Blind. That's right. So what you gotta do, you gotta get a little bit of damp, and then you come over here, and this moose is crazy. So he gets a big orange eye. Big orange eye. There's Satan moose for you. Now, moose antlers are a weird color, and I don't have that color, so I'm going to give him some silver antlers. They're going to reach into the heavens as such. Kind of looks like a reindeer right now. And that's not really what I was going for. And there you have it, a moose with antlers. But, everybody knows that the moose is a easily scared creature. It has a lot of predators, has a lot of plants that it just generally doesn't like the look of. One of those plants being literally any flower that has the color pink, red, or dark blue in it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some more green, and I'm going to make little stalks all around this moose. Yep, even one by his undercarriage. And now I'm going to make some flowers to scare the moose away from this residential area. Now the trick with flowers is to act like you know what you're doing. If you know what a flower is supposed to look like, make that. So now that we've got the noose's natural enemy, the nooses? Now that we have the moose's natural enemy, the only thing left is to give him a place to live. So I'm going to give him a little condo in the background, because who doesn't love a cute condo? But when I said condo, I lied, because it's actually going to be a trailer home. That's right, everybody. The moose is going to live in a trailer home, because not because of financial reasons, more so because that's one of the only places that'll actually accept him. But this trailer home is special because it has a silver chimney with smoke coming out of it because he's cooking himself up something nice. Well, there you have it, everybody. That's my moose. This is a moose. That's that's the best I'm ever gonna do. So now that I know you all love my beautiful creation as much as I do, let's come up with a deal. The first person to comment on this video will actually get my painting. I won't frame it for you. I might not even mail it to you. You might have to come get it. But you'll get this painting one way or another. But I think that's the best I'm ever going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I think that's it. I think I'm done. What about you, Moose? Yeah, I think that's it. So, thank you guys again. I'm Max and Bees, and remember everybody, always be yourself. See you later.